If you're considering AOP for your homeschool curriculum, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through the three main programs offered by Alpha Omega Publications: Horizons, LifePAC, and Monarch. And I'll help you understand the differences between them so you can make the best choice for your family. I have actually used both Horizons and LifePAC myself. I used Horizons with my older daughter when she was younger, and that's actually how she learned her early math skills, penmanship, and it's even how she learned how to read. And last year we used LifePAC for our 5-year-old twins. So I'll share a little bit about our experience with each of those, and I'll also explain how Monarch fits in and how it's completely different than the other two options. We've got a lot to cover, so let's get started. And if you have any questions along the way, just drop them in the comments and I will do my best to help. So AOP, or Alpha Omega Publications, is a Christian curriculum company that has several decades of experience. Their homeschool products are known for being faith-based, flexible, and available in a variety of formats, which is great because not every child learns the same way. Horizons, LifePAC, and Monarch are their three core curriculum programs, but they are very different from each other. Horizons is a very colorful, teacher-led, workbook-based program. LifePAC is also workbook-based, but it's designed to be more independent and less parent-intensive. And Monarch is AOP's fully online, computer-based program with multimedia lessons and automatic grading. So let's take a closer look at each of those options, starting with Horizons. Horizons is the curriculum that I used for my older daughter when we were just starting out homeschooling. And I can honestly say it laid a very solid foundation for her, especially in math and phonics. It's how she learned her basic math skills, handwriting, and how to read. It's a brightly colored and engaging program that uses a spiral learning approach, which means that students are constantly revisiting and reviewing previous topics. So if they didn't fully grasp something the first time, it comes around again. Maybe a little bit too often, especially in math, which is why we ultimately ended up switching to dimensions. But for kids who need that repetition, it is really great. Horizons is designed for the parent to teach directly, so it does require a bit more hands-on involvement. You'll need the teacher guide, which includes scripted lessons, answer keys, and suggested activities, and your child will need the corresponding student workbook. Horizons offers a complete kindergarten through 8th grade curriculum for health, phonics, and math. They also include a penmanship curriculum for grades 1 through 6 and a spelling and vocabulary curriculum for grades 1 through 3. And if you're looking for a physical education curriculum, they offer one for pre-K through 12th grade. Horizons does not include a separate Bible curriculum, but they do incorporate Bible verses into the lessons. You can purchase complete grade sets for kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade, or you can purchase individual books. You can also download samples of the workbooks from their website. As you can see, they are very colorful and nice to look at, which is something I really liked. I also like that Horizons is structured and very traditional in its layout. But for my daughter, the repetition sometimes became a bit overwhelming. She was doing well, but it came to a point where I was having to skip over a lot of the material because once she really mastered it, I didn't see any point to make her keep practicing. So that's when we started to look at some other options. Next is LifePAC, which is quite different from Horizons. It's still a workbook program, but it uses a mastery-based learning approach rather than the spiral learning approach that Horizons uses. So this means that students will stick with one topic until they've fully mastered it before moving on. LifePAC is also designed to be more independent. It's designed for families who want a Christian curriculum, but don't want to have to go in-depth teaching every lesson. We used LifePAC for our curriculum for the twins last year for math and phonics, and it did work well for them. It gave them something independent to work on while still being academically solid and easy for me to check in on. The LifePAC format is pretty unique. Each subject is broken down into 10 small booklets called LifePACs per year. So instead of one big textbook, your child is working through small, manageable units. That can feel really doable, especially for kids who might get overwhelmed by a big, thick book. LifePAC offers a complete language arts and math curriculum for kindergarten through 12th grade. They also offer history, Bible, and science curriculum options for kids in 1st through 12th grade. And for students in 4th through 12th grade, there are also several elective options. Just like with Horizons, you can purchase full grade level sets for LifePAC, and they have them for kindergarten through 12th grade. Or you can purchase the curriculum by subject. Just like with Horizons, you can also download samples of the curriculum from the AOP website, so you can see what it will be like before you make a purchase. LifePAC has a more minimal design, but I still like the way it's all laid out. It's not as colorful or visually engaging as Horizons, but the content is strong, and the student-directed format can be a good fit, especially for middle or upper elementary kids. Now let's talk about Monarch, which is completely different from the other two curriculum options. Monarch is AOP's online homeschooling program for kids in 3rd through 12th grade. It's completely digital, so there are no physical workbooks, and it is accessed online through a subscription platform. Everything is done online, from lessons to quizzes to grading. What makes Monarch appealing is that it does most of the heavy lifting for you. Lessons include video, audio, interactive questions, and automatic grading for most of the assignments. So if you're looking for a curriculum that your child can do independently, especially for middle or high school, this might be something to explore. Monarch covers Bible, history and geography, language arts, math, science, and a wide variety of electives, including business, health, and career courses. You can subscribe to Monarch monthly or annually. The pricing is per student, and you get access to all grade levels and subjects, which is great for families who want to switch between levels or explore electives. Just keep in mind, Monarch does require constant internet access, and some students and families just may prefer a print curriculum. I do have a full review of the Monarch online homeschooling program on my channel that you can check out to learn more. I have left that link for you in the video description below. Okay, so here's a quick recap to help you compare the three options. Horizons is print-based, bright and colorful, and uses a spiral learning approach, which means that your child will constantly be revisiting topics. It's very structured and it's parent-led, which is great if you want to be more hands-on in the teaching of your homeschool curriculum. And Horizons is geared more toward the early grades, with phonics and spelling only available through 3rd grade. LifePAC is also a print curriculum, but it's mastery-based, which means that your child will stick with one topic until they fully understand it. It's designed to be more independent, with lessons written directly to the student, and it's great for kids who want to be able to work at their own pace. It's also available all the way through 12th grade, so it is something that you could stick with long term. And Monarch, on the other hand, is completely online. Everything is digital and most of it is graded for you, which is perfect if you want something more hands-off. It's more interactive and it includes multimedia options, so it might be good for an older student who is comfortable doing their work on a computer. All three programs are Christian-based and cover all of the core subjects, but they differ in how they deliver the material and how much is required of the parent. So how do you choose? If you want a colorful, traditional program that you're going to teach directly, and if your student requires a lot of repetition, then definitely go with Horizons. If your child prefers to work more independently and you want a solid Christian curriculum that doesn't require you to teach every lesson yourself, then LifePAC might be a better fit. And if your child is comfortable on a computer and you want something that is more hands-off for the parent, then you might want to go with Monarch. Of course, every child is different, and what works for one child might not work for another, even within the same family. I hope this video helped you understand the differences between Horizons, LifePAC, and Monarch so that you can make the best decision for your family. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I will be happy to help. And if you've used any of the AOP programs, I would love to hear about your experience. Thank you so much for watching.